Welcome everybody from around the country. We are here in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. The venue is called Cosmic Golf. It's an 18-hole putting course built by Putt Tech. Super challenging, and we're here for the 2025 NPT Cosmic Cup. We got a field of top pros. We're calling them all-stars. The best of the Eastern Seaboard is out here to see who the best putter is. We have a total of about 45 players. We're going to do a 3-round tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Hope you enjoy.
Rolling on the NPT. Rolling. 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 Rolling on the National Putting Tour. Rolling.
Welcome to Elizabethtown, Kentucky. The venue is Cosmic Golf. Elizabethtown's freshest, newest golf venue. You can see these players having fun, hitting it out to the smart targets. They have dozens and dozens of bays here, multiple restaurants, and the GO.A.T, the greatest of all time. This putting course is one of the most phenomenal putting courses in the country. And we are here for the 2025 Cosmic Cup. We got over 45 participants. We're going to play 3 rounds on this 18-hole masterpiece built by Putt Tech, inspired by Augusta National. The players are getting some work in here. You can see Brock getting everything together. Now let's look at some of the featured players of this tournament. We got Randy Reeves, Frank Bassesi, Brian Johnson, Nick DeGennaro, Greg Newport, Nate Nichols, Tom Butler, Joey Graybeal, Jason Raby, James Kaiser, and of course, Brock Gillespie. Let's get down to the action. Here's Michael Thomas. Michael works for the facility. We got a number of different amateurs and beginners to showcase here first. Here's hole number 7, very difficult hole. And now hole 14, very easy to go left here and have it roll down that little hill. Now let's take a closer look at hole number 1. For many of the players, hole 1 was one of the toughest holes on the course. You gotta play it up that right-hand side. If you hit it too soft, it falls into that sand trap. Very easy to go long here as well. Players had a real tough time with this hole. Putt Tech always likes to start the course off with a tough hole. Here's Jason Raby, former Tennessee Open champion. And now Nate Nichols. Nice par for him. Let's go to a face-off between Nate Nichols and Randy Reeves. Nate is such a character. Interesting face-off between these two guys. They are good buddies, and now they are playing against each other here in this championship. Here's Randy Reeves playing it safe up that left-hand side. And very well done for him. And now Greg Newport. Greg just recently got inducted into the PPA Hall of Fame. He's one of the nation's best putters. And now let's look at a face-off between Joey Graybeal and Greg Newport. These guys are such nice guys. It's tough to face them off. Here's Joey Graybeal. Joey, considered by many the best competitive putter in the country, won the U.S. Open recently. Here's Nick DeGennaro, last year's American Dream ESPN show champion, and he knocks it down Beautiful putt for Nick. Here's a face-off between Nick and Tom Butler.
Play well, have fun.
All right.
Once again, two very nice guys. Here's Tom Butler from the Abyss on 16. He went left. This is a very tough par putt. He knocks it down. And let's go back to some of the beginners. This is such a tough course. Beginners and amateurs really struggle on this course. It's very challenging. Now let's go back to Newport for a nice par. And now the founder, James Kaiser. James, the mastermind of this course. And here's a face-off between Brock Gillespie and James Kaiser.
So you think just because you came up with this place, you're going to win, huh?
You think just because you practice here for 6 months, you're going to win, huh?
I hate to do this for you, but I'm taking you down, brother.
Now let's go to Brock Gillespie from the back of 15. Oh, yes. Very easy to bogey from back there. Here's Randy Reeves. We are looking at our stationary camera on hole 15. Oh, what a nice make for Randy. Definitely stealing one or two from the field if you make an ace here on 15. Here's Nate Nichols. And now Nick DeGennaro from the water on 15. Nice putt for him. And now we got Greg Newport. Greg has this going on a phenomenal line. Oh, begging for it to move over, but he'll take a 2 as most players would on this hole. And now Tom Butler. Players are usually playing it up the left-hand side first and letting it swing back. This is a big snake putt. It actually goes back to the left at the end. And he'll tap that in for an easy par. Here's Brian Johnson from the water. Nice make for him. First round is complete. Let's go to the leaderboard. We got Brock Gillespie at 6 under leading the way. Randy Reeves at -5. Greg Newport at -4. Frank Bessesi at -3. Brian Johnson at -2. And Joey Graybill in 6th place at -1. Now let's look at some featured matchups. Jason Raby, Nate Nichols, and Randy Reeves in a power pack group. We got Joey Baldessano, Paul Johns, and Brian Johnson. There's Greg Newport, Joey Graybill, and Nick DeGennaro. Here's Jerry Pinotti, Chris Grauer, and Brent Worley. Ross Martin, Justin Monig, and Tom Butler in this power pack group here. Frank Bessesi, Greg Rose, and John Ventura in another great group. Now these players are heading out to round 2. And we got some beginner action here on hole 18. Here's hole 17. This player trying to throw it up far up the left-hand side. Now we got a behind view on hole 18. A good putt there. And you can see if you leave this a little bit short, it can roll back down that hill. Now let's get back to the professional action. Here's Justin Monig. Justin has run this a little bit long, but it takes a nice bounce off the curtain. He's got this for a tough par, and he knocks it down. Now we got Paul Johns. Good putt for him. And now Jason Raby. He's left that a little bit short. He's got a tough little uphiller, but this is a dead straight putt. He should be able to knock this in, and he does. Now let's go to a face-off between Jason Raby and Jerry Pinotti.
Play well today. You as well, buddy. Thank you.
Now we got Pinotti, hole 8. Another crazy snake putt. He's ran this a little bit long here. That putt is a dead straight putt, and he kind of pushes it. And you can see how penalizing this course can be. Now here's the legend, John Ventura. John, a standout in the U.S. Pro Mini Golf Association, and he negotiates that perfectly. Great ace for Mr. Ventura. And a great putt here from Greg Rose. He'll tap that in for par. Now let's take a look at hole 12. Those of you who know Augusta National might recognize this. Oh yes, Nick DeGennaro knocks it down. And now Rob Morris, the standout pop stroke putter from Florida. He got lucky. He got in between the two sand traps there. This should be an easy putt here for par. And he just decelerates a little bit there. And now here's James Kaiser. James struggling a little bit today, but he's trying to hang with these top pros. Now let's take a closer look at hole number 8. Number 8, you start it up the left-hand side, swings out to the right, and then back to the left. A big snake putt here. One of the easier ace putts on the course. And now we got Brent whirling. Ross Martin trying to ace this hole, and he just leaves it a little bit short. That'll be an easy tap in for par. And now Chris Grauer. And it just sits up on that top plateau. And he'll tap this in for another easy par for this group. And now here's Rob Morris from the back of 15. You can see how that backswing can be a little impeded, and beautiful putt for Rob.
That's tough with that collar like that.
Now we're on hole 9. Hole 9, a huge sweeping putt right to left. And here's Joey Baldessano, one of the few lefties in the field today. Good par for him. Oh, here's Tom Butler. Great putt for Tom. Round 2 is now complete, and Brock Gillespie still has the lead at -9. Greg Newport keeps up his consistent play and is at -8. Randy Reeves is at -6. Brian Johnson at -5. And Nate Nichols and Frank Bessesi tied for 5th at -3. Let's go to an interview with Greg Newport.
Greg Newport, great first 2 rounds, -8, second place. Tell me a little bit about your experience out there on rounds 1 and 2.
I hit the ball really good. So far, I'm hitting it good. First round, I was clean. Second round, kind of had a couple of hiccups coming in. A bogey 13 and 16. First 2 bogeys of the day. But overall, I'm very happy with the way I'm playing. Hopefully, I can do it one more time.
All right, good luck out there, Greg.
Thanks, you too.
Now let's get back to the action. Here's hole number 9. Here's Joey Graybeal. Joey has this on a great line. Oh, yes. Joey trying to climb up that leaderboard. Now here's our final group. Randy Reeves, Greg Newport, and Brock Gillespie. Here's Randy Reeves, hole number 7. And this will fall back a little bit. He's got a tough par putt, but he knocks it down. And now let's take a look at Newport here. Playing it through that sand trap. Oh, yes. Greg Newport's on the hunt. Now here's Brock Gillespie with the lead. Looks like maybe he was a little bit tentative on that putt, but he'll tap that in for an easy par. Now we go to hole 10. There's Nate Nichols. Nate, a very accomplished putter. He's got a red putter championship and a U.S. Open in his back pocket. Nate always has a chance to win these tournaments. Here's Frank Bassesi. Frank, another top putter in the country, and that just tails off right at the end. Frank Bassesi also has a very popular YouTube channel that you can look up. Let's go to a face-off between Frank Bassesi and John Ventura.
John, I hope you play well. Best of luck to you. May you lip out every single putt possible.
Man, I'm telling you, it's Ventura Highway.
Oh.
That's right, baby. It's the highway or the byway.
Oh, no! Not the highway or the byway.
Always good to see a little bit of friendly trash talk in those face-offs. Now here's Brian Johnson. Brian climbing up that leaderboard. Brian always has a chance to win in any tournament that he's in. Here's Greg Newport, hole 11. As you can see, Newport is 3 back. Here's Gillespie. He's got a 3-stroke lead. And now Randy Reeves. This final group has not done much here in this final round. They've just been on cruise control a little bit. Let's take a closer look at hole number 12. It looks just like hole 12 on Augusta. It's one of those putts you think you should easily make, but it's a little bit of a tough putt to make. There's the beautiful azaleas. Now let's take a look at Brock Gillespie here. 3-stroke lead. Runs it way long, but gets a little bit lucky to sit on that little island there, and he knocks it down for par. And now Randy Reeves. Just misses that to the left. Here's Bassesi. Bassesi currently in 5th place. He needs to start making some putts if he's going to win this thing. And now Brian Johnson. Brian having a good final round, but he also needs to start making putts if he's going to win. And now Nate Nichols. This putt here on hole 14 was a very tough putt. You had to hit the exact line. If you got it going a little bit left, it does what you see right there. It'll jet far to the left. Now here's Randy Reeves, tough comebacker on 13. Oh yes. Stays within 3 back. Here's Gillespie for par, and oh no, lips it out. So Gillespie leaking oil a little bit here in the final round. He's down to a 2-stroke lead. Here's Newport. Hole 14. Just misses that to the left. Greg not able to get much going here in this final round. Here's Gillespie. This is looking good. And another lip out. Gillespie probably putting a little bit tentative with a 2-stroke lead. Does not want to do anything stupid. Here's Randy Reeves. He's ran that left, as you can see. Now, this is a very tricky putt. It sometimes will go straight and sometimes break off to the right. And you can see Randy just didn't judge that perfectly. Now let's take a closer look at hole number 15. This is one of the tougher holes on the course. Obviously, you'd love to sit it on that little plateau right by the hole, but if you leave it short, it goes into the water, and if you run it long, it gets right up against the curtain in the back. And Gillespie got a little bit too cute with this one. And he knows he's in deep trouble here. This putt from the water is extremely tough. And another lip out. Now Gillespie for bogey. Okay, he minimizes the damage there, but he loses another stroke, so he only has a 1-stroke lead now. Randy Reeves with an ace can get right back into this thing. This thing is tracking. Oh, God, burns the lip. But makes a nice par from behind, so he's still in this thing. Now here's Newport. Newport can tie for the lead if this goes down. And it is looking good. Sits up right next to the hole. He'll tap in for an easy par. Now we go to the treacherous hole 16. It doesn't look like it here on the screen, but this is one of the tougher holes on the course. Very easy to go long and very easy to leave it short and to roll back into that water. So a nice putt here for Randy. Going to tap this in for par. Now here's Newport. With a make, he can tie for the lead and put the pressure on Brock. It just doesn't fall for him. He'll tap this in for par. Now, a lot of the players were teeing off from the left-hand side. Brock is one of the few players that tees off from the right-hand side. Let's see if this pays off. Looking good. Oh, yes.
Yeah, baby. Come on.
Brock Gillespie with a beautiful make there on 16. That's going to give him a 2-stroke lead. And unless he does something really stupid, he's probably going to win this thing with 2 holes to play. Brian Johnson in the clubhouse now at -8. And Gillespie cozies that up. He'll tap this in for par. So Gillespie still at 10 under. Here's Randy Reeves. This is a must-make situation for him if he's going to have any chance here. And God, that was looking good all the way until the end. Looks like it's not going to be Randy's day, but another strong finish here for Randy. Now let's go to Brock Gillespie, hole 18. And he's done the unthinkable. He's left this short. He's brought Newport into it. If he makes a bogey and Newport can birdie, they can tie. But the day did belong to Brock Gillespie. He knocks down this putt. Oh, yes. Now the players will get together and confer on scores, and it is official. Brock Gillespie is our champion. He finishes the tournament at -10. Brian Johnson and Greg Newport tie for second at -8. Randy Reeves finishes at -7. Nate Nichols and Frank Bassesi tie for 5th, finishing at -6. Let's go down to an interview with our amateur champion.
We're here at Cosmic Golf. The amateur division just ended. Guys, we have a champion. Mike Eastridge, champion in the amateur flight. Mike, what'd you shoot out there?
6-0.
Mike, tell me a little bit about this Putt Tech putting course and your experience out there today.
The course is very tough. If you think you can putt, you ought to come and try this course. It is very, very challenging.
Well, Mike, congratulations. You won a little money. The National Putting Tour congratulates you. Way to go, Mike.
Thanks, Brock.
Mike Eastridge,
Thank you.
he's our amateur champion.
Thanks.
Now let's go to James Kaiser and Brock Gillespie.
Hey there, this is James Kaiser with Cosmic Golf, and we're here with the winner of the National Putting Tour Cosmic Cup. This is the inaugural event, and it's none other than your favorite National Putting Tour person, Brock Gillespie, who shot a 30, 33, 35, 9 under?
10 under total.
10 under total. So
Yeah. Thank you, James.
How did the whole round go for you, or the whole day? I mean, how did you keep your head and your wits
Yeah,
about you?
well, it's a little bit unfair because I got a lot of practice at this place. I came up early, so I was up here maybe two and a half weeks ago, where a lot of the guys had only been here maybe a week or even like the day before. So one thing that you'll learn about competitive putting, if you don't know anything about competitive putting, is that all the guys are pretty close in skill level. Sometimes whoever gets the most practice wins. And yeah, I think I just had more work. I'd done more work on the course, more practice. And yeah, I spoiled the party. So it was great to get a victory, especially playing with Randy Reeves and Greg Newport, who, in case you don't know, are maybe 2 of the best competitive putters in the nation. And this is the first time that I was in a final group with those guys. I was nervous as hell, but I got it done.
Well, we just so much appreciate Brock and the National Putting Tour for hosting this event, or I guess we hosted the event, but for putting on this event and bringing this talent in here. We had some just unbelievable putters that I got to see how well this course was, and this course is obviously one of the probably top 3 courses ever built for putting. It's got PGA type caliber putting mechanisms working in terms of slopes and lines. I saw cut putters that would put English on it like a pool cue. I saw things that I've never seen before, and so he came in first. I came in dead last, but I had the best time out there with these guys, and it was a lot of fun. Are you looking forward to coming back?
I am looking forward to coming back. And on that note, if you're anywhere within the vicinity of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and you love putting, I'm telling you, this is the place to be. It's a replica course inspired by Augusta, and it plays like Augusta National would. It's treacherous. There's some slopes to deal with. Even par is actually a pretty good score, so I definitely will be back. I love the course. Probably going to be doing something every year here in November or December, but if you're in the area, the facility is called Cosmic Golf. It's in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and it's a beauty. And yeah, thank you so much, James Kaiser. Appreciate it. Guys, that's it. The 2025 Cosmic Cup has completed. Hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the 2025 MPT Cosmic Cup. A special thanks to James Kaiser from Cosmic Golf in Elizabethtown, Kentucky.